I'm Jodine Smith, and I'm so glad you have joined me today to get some quick tips to help your child get ready to read. Learning to read actually starts before children come to school, as they are speaking and listening to words. Before children start to read, they have to learn to hear the sounds in words. This may seem easy to us as adults, but remember, we have been hearing and using words and language our whole lives. If your child is 5, he has only been hearing and using language for a few years. When children hear a word like cat, they have to be able to hear the sounds k, a, t. When they are ready to read, those sounds will be given the letters C, A, T. But before children are ready for this, they have to have a lot of time playing with sounds and words. Teachers will practice this with your child at school. But there are some simple activities you can do at home or while you are out and about on errands to help your child get ready to read. Rhyming words are pleasant to the ear and a great way to help children pay attention to the sounds in words. Rhyming words sound the same at the end, like the words mop, stop. They both have op at the end of the word. Most children's songs rhyme and are fun to listen to and sing along with. Teach these songs to your child and sing them regularly. Do you remember the Itsy Bitsy Spider from when you were a child? If you don't, it's okay. Do a search for YouTube for nursery rhymes or children's songs and hundreds will come up. You can also make a playlist on your phone from Spotify or Apple Music of children's songs. Songs like the Itsy Bitsy Spider have a sing-song rhythm to them and also rhyming words. As children sing these songs, they are tuning their ears to the sounds in our language. Another way to help children tune their ears to sounds is by reading rhyming books. At first, just read the books to your child. You can point out words that rhyme as you hear them. For example, after reading the page on the screen, you can say, "I noticed that the words play and day rhyme." Emphasize the words and the ending sounds as you say them. Then, as they start to understand what rhyming words are, you can pause when you get to the rhyming word and let your child fill it in. For example, when reading the page from the screen, you would read, "The sun did not shine, it was too wet to play, so we sat in the house all that cold, cold, wet," and let your child fill in the word day. Maybe you grew up with Dr. Seuss books like The Cat in the Hat and Green Eggs and Ham. Nearly all Dr. Seuss books rhyme, so those are a good starting place. You can also do an internet search for rhyming books or ask your local librarian to help you find some. Point out words that rhyme as you notice them. For example, if your child has blue shoes, you could say, "Hey, listen to that. Blue and shoe rhyme." As your child becomes more aware of rhyming words, you can have him or her say other words too. Take turns saying words that rhyme until someone cannot think of one. So you could say blue and shoe, and your child could add boo. Then you could say clue, and your child could say zoo. Keep going until neither of you can think of a new rhyming word. This is a fun game to play while you're waiting in line at the store. Another way children can pay attention to the sounds are to listen to the syllables or parts of a word. A fun way to do this is by robot talking. Instead of talking to your child normally, talk like a robot and have your child talk like a robot back to you. So you could say, "What do you want for dinner?" And your child could answer back, "I want macaroni and cheese." As your child becomes more skilled at robot talk, have your child hold the palm of her hand under her chin. She can count how many times her chin hits her hand. This will tell how many syllables or parts there are to the word. Try it for the word macaroni. Macaroni. Your chin should hit your hand 4 times. As your child is doing this, she is paying attention to the parts of words. I'm going on a trip is a fun game to play in the car or while you are waiting in line. Choose a sound such as B. Each player has to think of items to take on the trip that begin with that sound. Play the game by saying, I'm going on a trip and I'm going to pack a bear. The next player has to say what she would pack but tell something else that begins with B. For example, I'm going on a trip and I'm going to pack a basket. Continue taking turns until someone cannot think of another word that begins with the sound. Then start all over with a new sound. Turtle Talk, Rabbit Talk is a game that has children practicing hearing individual sounds in words. Tell your child you will talk slowly, like a turtle, and he should talk quickly, like a rabbit. Choose a word to say, like the word can. Say the word slowly, one sound at a time. K, a, n. Have your child blend the sounds together quickly to say the word can. Once your child is good at being the rabbit, switch places and have your child be the turtle. Do you remember the game I Spy? I like to turn Turtle Talk, Rabbit Talk into an I Spy game. When waiting in line at the store, I look around and find something that is easy to see. For example, maybe you see a pack of gum by the checker. Say to your child, I spy with my little eye some Have your child blend the sounds together as she talks like a rabbit to say the word gum. She then has to find the object and point to it. Keep taking turns as you continue to play the game. It helps the wait time go faster and your child gets some reading practice in. Thank you for taking time to watch this module today. Hopefully you have learned some new ways to work with your child. Each of these activities tune children's ears to the sounds and words and will help them when they are ready to start to read.